The death of so many people throwing a kind of blanket of sorrow over all of us. But nowhere is the pain greater than with the families of the victims, those who died part of a diverse, multi-generational group who were the residents of 2363 Prospect Avenue in the Bronx, each with a backstory. So many of them now without a future, only a past. Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles with that part of our coverage. She's live at the scene in Belmont. Darla?
Well, Bill, not only are the victims diverse and multi-generational, you have members of one family almost completely wiped out by this fire. And then also this afternoon, late this afternoon, the NYPD identified Emmanuel Mensah as one of the victims. He was a soldier in the Army. He enlisted a year ago, and this was his very first time home on leave since he enlisted in the Army, and he also died.
He's a kind person, and he wanted to help people out. And I think that's what he was trying to do, and unfortunately, he lost his life through that.
This is how Kwabena Mensah would like to remember his 28-year-old son, Emmanuel Mensah, as a strong, fearless soldier who worked to rescue his friends from the Thursday night Bronx fire.
I'm trying to get out and call my parents in Africa, and call my brothers here in Denver and other places, and let them know that that's what has happened to my son.
All but 3 of the 12 people who were killed in the Prospect Avenue fire in the Belmont section of the Bronx have been identified by the NYPD. The youngest, 8-month-old Amora Serenity Vidal. Here she is, wearing a crimson velvet jacket and matching velvet shoes. It was most likely her Christmas outfit. She was with her grandmother, 58-year-old Maria Batiz, who friends say first sought shelter in a closet, then a bathtub, all while calling her daughter from their burning 1-bedroom apartment.
She told my niece that she was going to die there. She said, we're trapped, the smoke, we're going to die here, hysterical.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus. 4 from one family, come on, no.
Williams lost her 19-year-old daughter in the fire. The family lives in the basement apartment, but the teen was upstairs visiting her aunt and cousins on the 5th floor. 37-year-old Karen Francis, 7-year-old Kalisha, and 2-year-old Kylie. A mother and 2 daughters, also dead.
What do I do? Where do I go from here? Huh? As a mother, you know, if you're a mother, you know what I'm feeling.
Now, the NYPD has not yet released the names of the remaining 5 victims. We do know one of those victims is a 9-year-old boy. They do have names of 2 of those victims, but 3 of them are so badly burned, they are still working to identify the bodies.